நீங்கள் இது பண்ணிங்கன்னா அது கிட்ட போகும் அழகாக. முன்னாடி செட் பண்ணி கொடுத்தான். சரியா? அப்படியே சொல்ல போதும். என்ன ஃபேஸ் கூட நீங்கள் ஃபஸ்ட்.
Alright, now I'll try to explain the software code for my program. So, first we look at the publisher. I'm using, by the way, Pago MQTT protocol. So this is imported into the Python library. So here, I can come a bit closer. Usually I am importing the libraries for Pago, and also I am configuring the input port GPIO, import RPI GPIO. I tried with MySQL DB earlier, but I'm not using it now. The first part of the program is to specify the input mode for the sensor and also the output mode for the relay. So I'm configuring pin 7 as an input and pin 8, GPIO 8 as the relay. So the necessary codes are here. I'm also introducing two variables, one is the current state and the previous state. It's to toggle between the states. Now, as the Pago demands, we have an on connect and an on message definition. I'm giving the payload here, and in defining this as a class, Pago.client, and all the necessary certificates, authorization is configured here. So I have registered under AWS Cloud, which you as AW IoT. I'm using AW IoT for generating the keys. So all the keys here, necessary keys and authorization files, which I'm configuring here. And then I'm also specifying the TLS security layer. And then I'm starting a loop which goes on infinitely. The idea is to read the sensor. So whenever there is a motion detected, the software which is pulling the input reads this sensor value. There's a change in the logic state from 0 to 1, and that is captured and published to the AWS IoT cloud. So I have a loop here which observes the current state. I'm using the GPIO.input to read from the port GPIO PAR. Now, if I find there is a change in the state, I am saying that I'm capturing a string called motion detected, and that I'm publishing to a topic named PAR sensor. I've kept the QoS level as 1 and the PAR reading as the variable which says the motion detected. So basically it sends this value PAR reading to the PAR sensor. And then subsequently, since there is a motion detected, I also have to activate the relay. So I am sending the output to another GPIO port where relay is connected, and I'm making it true, and I'm keeping it for 3 seconds, and then I'm switching it off, just to indicate that a motion has been detected. So this is an endless loop. It goes on and on, so it keeps publishing. So whenever there is a motion detected, it keeps publishing the data to the server. Now the second part is the subscriber. This is again a Python language program, again using a client as a subscriber, Pago client as a subscriber. So here it is very simple. I'm using a port 8883 with all the host config to Mumbai server, and the client ID I have configured as the first thing, that is my device on the cloud. So this sensor is configured as first thing on the AWS IoT cloud. And I am passing the necessary key paths with the security layer, and then I'm using MQTT Connect with, and then I'm logging the firewall. So this is a basic setup. I'm trying to publish this change in motion and detecting it by a subscriber. It can be watched from this pipeline, from the subscriber client here, or from the any client on the AWS. So this is the software part. Thank you.